phone call that no parent wants to receive from Ella's lacrosse coach. Ella was basically experiencing a traumatic episode. We all arrive on the scene and I see the most horrifying thing I could witness. Speaking incoherently, right side weakness, and she collapsed. We had the ER doctor look at us and say, "Your child is experiencing a massive brain bleed," and the world stopped. We're being told it's not when your child recovers, it's if your child is going to recover. The experience we had with children's and explaining to us and helping us in a scenario that you will never be prepared for was astounding and amazing. You have cardiology coming in because there could have been something related to her heart that caused the stroke. I don't know of one department that didn't come and visit Ella to try to figure out why this was happening to her. How do we help this child? How do we make sure that she lives? They intubated her, and she remained that way for 2 weeks. She was put into a medically induced coma.
I didn't try to think, what is this going to mean in the future? What's going to happen down the road? You just take it minute by minute and just hope she gets better and comes out of it.
Ella was able to start coming out of the coma at 2 weeks. And she opened her eyes and she looked at us. And she smiles this half smile. That's when, to me, that's when we really saw our Ella come back. And then she slowly kind of moved to squeezing her hand. The area of Ella's brain that is affected, it's in the language portion of her brain, and there's also a cognitive component. She is now having to relearn everything.
What has been the absolute hardest part about all of this?
Speak. I understand clearly, but words jumble.
She had to learn to walk.
Every day Ella came in ready to go. There was no day where she was down on herself or oh, I can't do this. It was challenge accepted, game on, let's go.
And during those 5 weeks, she knocked everybody out. The amount of therapists and doctors that look at her and say things like remarkable, unheard of, crazy, impressive, that's her.
She was still going strong, Ella.
And the biggest day of Ella's life, or new life, was walking out. And she is surrounded by the ones that were there from the beginning. She defied all odds and she walked herself out of Scottish Rite.
Yes, girl, yes, queen, yes, queen.
She is now, hanging out with friends, doing the normal 13-year-old things. I look at her and I think, you are so strong to be faced with so much at 13 years old, more than most people will ever face in their lifetime. And she's doing it, and she's doing it with the strength and determination of something greater than anything I've ever seen.